Hello students, hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty God. Today I am going to start lesson 15 explanation part. Name of our lesson is the divided horsecloth. Horsecloth. Before starting the explanation part of this lesson, let me give you a grammar point, or else we can call it as a very informative information to you. Horsecloth comes under what? It comes under compound word. When two words combine together and it frames a new meaning, that thing comes under compound word. See, a perfect meaning, or as we can say definition of compound word. Compound words are two or more words which are put together to make one larger new word, or else we can go with smaller new word also. Here, larger new word I can give you an example of horsecloth. It's a larger word. Into is also comes under compound word. Into also comes under compound words. It's a very smaller word, right? This new word has a new meaning. Very true. When two words combine together, it gives new meaning. For example, the word barefoot is made up of two words. Barefoot is made up of two words. What are the words? Bare and foot. And here, horse cloth, also made up of two words, right? Now, listen the explanation part of this lesson. It is very interesting lesson. Once they leave a merchant. Meaning of merchant. It's a new vocabulary to you. Let me explain you the meaning of merchant. Listen the pronunciation of this word.
Merchant.
Listen carefully.
Merchant.
Merchant. A person or company involved in wholesale trade, especially when dealing with foreign countries, or supplying goods to particular trade. In a very simple word, we can call it as a businessman. He was quite rich. Who was quite rich here? Merchant. He lived happily with his wife and only son. Here, an only son refers to what? Means he was having only one son. But then he suffered big losses in his business. He was in great debt. Meaning of debt. Let me explain you. Listen the pronunciation of debt.
Debt.
A sum of money that is owed or due. He had to leave the town with his wife and son. He started living in another town. Another also comes under compound word. Usually I give a right tick mark to compound words. You all are aware of this. For 10 long years he worked very hard. So he was suffering losses and all in his business. He left from that place where he used to stay, and he moved to some other place, some other town. For 10 long years he worked very hard. He was always, if something belongs to someone, we use apostrophe s, right? So after some years the merchant's wife died. His son had grown up into a handsome young man. Handsome also comes under compound word, hand and some. It's like two words combining together and framing a new meaning, right? So his son grown up into a handsome young man. Here, into also comes under compound word. Give a tick mark in your textbooks. The merchant found a beautiful girl for his son. The merchant found a beautiful girl for his son. But the girl's father said, "You will have to transfer all your wealth to your son and my daughter." What the person said? Here, girl's father said that you have to transfer your all wealth to your son and my daughter. It's like merchant's daughter-in-law. Only then I will allow this marriage. In this way, the person said to merchant. The old merchant loved his son dearly, so he said, I'll do as you desire. Desire. Desire means what? Wish. According to your will. Like that. Meaning of horse cloth. What is that meaning here? A cloth for covering a horse. Let me show you the pictures of it so that you can understand very clearly. Students, these are some pictures of horse cloth. I believe with these pictures you got to understand what exactly horse cloth stands for. Thus the merchant's son was married to the beautiful girl. For 2 years they lived happily together. A son was born in their family. They named him Luke. So after the marriage of his son, he got a grandson also after 2 years. They named what? Luke. L-U-K-E, Luke. The merchant was now an old man. Now the merchant became grandfather and he became old man. His daughter-in-law started treating him badly. Now his daughter-in-law started treating him badly. She would insult the old man for no reason. Without any reason, she always insulted the old man. The poor man would sit alone in a corner and cry. The old man, who is old man here? The merchant, right? I should not have given up my all for these people. It means what? I should not have given up my all for these people. It means related to wealth, money, property. I should have kept back something for my old age. In this way, the merchant used to think. Something also comes under compound word. 12 years passed in this way. 12 years passed in this way. The merchant was now very, very old. He was bent with age. He was bent with age. His only happiness was the company of his grandson, who had grown up into a tall boy. He used to feel happy whenever he see his grandson. Name of grandson is what mentioned here? Luke. L-U-K-E. Luke. Students, I underline a few vocabulary here, or else I can call it as I highlighted few vocabulary here. Work on that. You all are aware how to work. Whenever you start writing, read and write. Improve your reading. How to improve? You all are aware. Give at least 20 to 30 minutes for reading part so that you can improve. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself as well as your family.